Welcome to the market recap. In market polls, whales are getting wrecked as the market flips upside down. In case Crackdown, we found a case that just spiked by more than 100%. In winners and losers, these gloves pumped by nearly 60%. Another bubble or just pure shareholder value? Found out more in this week's weekly recap. Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Dadscap. Welcome to Market Pulse, your weekly deep dive into the CS2 economy. Let's check the vitals. Player count is looking thick this week, up almost 5%, which is equal to a jump to 1.73 million peak players. The Austin Major drama probably contributed to this nice increase, but I like to think that people got tired of touching grass and are back on the grind. We love to see it. The market cap is also climbing, up 1.27% to just over $4.9 billion. Slowly but surely getting closer to the all-time high. More players, more money, life is good. But let's dig a little deeper because the real story is in the indexes. The 301 index, aka the liquid index, is up a massive 4.01% this week. God damn! That's more than triple the growth of the overall market. You know what that means? It's retail's time to shine. The the low tier index is also up big, gaining 2.65%, absolutely crushing the mid tiers, which are barely moving at 0.8%. And the high tier index? Holy shit, bro, it's basically flat, up a pathetic 0.07%. So who's holding the L Cup this week? The whales, aka the soy boys as I like to call them. The brokies are feasting this week and we're so back, baby. Moving on to golds, as we can see, knives are basically stagnant, up 0.13%, but gloves got juiced a little bit, climbing almost 2%. As for the extra cosmetics, agents and charms are just market noise, not worth talking about. Next. And finally, for the cases index, and what is this? A pension fund or something? What are these numbers?
Really?
Pre-2015 is barely green, the other two are barely red. It's a whole lot of nothing yet again. Clearly, cases slept through this week. Boring. The market poll this week is Russia 1917. I swear to god, with both the liquid and low tier index doing good this week, and the mid tiers and high tiers basically remaining flat, it feels like we're on the verge of a communist revolution. Don't send the NKVD after me, guys, okay? I'm a broke tard just like you. Thanks. Welcome to Case Crackdown, where we break down the happenings in case market over the past week, and this week, just over 8.6 million cases were open, a decent little bump from last week's 8.5 million, of which nearly 50% were active cases, 31% were purchasable, and just under 20% were rare or discontinued. The number one purchasable case was of course the Fever case with another 2 million opened. However, unboxings are down 5% from last week and over 30% from 7 days ago. It's official, the Fever case unboxing numbers are officially trending downward. For active cases, the Revolution case is back with a vengeance. Only 1 million opened, but if we take a look at its 7-day unboxing numbers, they're up a whopping 55%. People are hungry for those gloves. Speaking of which, the number one rare drop this week was the clutch case with, goddamn, unboxings up over 133% in 7 days, more than double last week's. That's what happens when a cheap case has a chance to drop fire gloves. Nice. And the most liquid case was, come on, say it with me, the GOAT, the Fracture case. Its market listings are finally under 400k and its unboxing rate is up 54%. Is the GOAT case finally getting the respect it deserves? Nah, probably not. The case with the most potential this week was the CS20 case, showing steady, solid growth across the board. No crazy spikes, just a nice and healthy chart. We love to see it. The biggest crash out was the Gamma 2 case, down over 8% for a 23 cents loss. Just a healthy correction, nothing to panic about, unless you bought the top, you bozo. And as for the Dadscap's pick of the week, I've decided to go with the Danger Zone case. It's got the Talon Knife Fade, it's up 3.5% this week, it is trading above its 1 month average with no signs of slowing down yet. It's cheap, rarer than you think, and it's got big time potential. Buy it, store it, forget about it, and you'll thank me later. I've got a degree in this shit, okay? I know I'm talking. If you still haven't downloaded my browser extension, Skin Scanner, first, what the fuck is wrong with you? And second, there's now an official landing page for it. Go check it out, the link is in the description. Welcome to Winners and Losers, starting off with the winning cases, and no surprises here. The CS20, Clutch, and Danger Zone cases take the top spots, just like we talked about. This shows a clear shift in interest towards more recent and affordable cases. For the losers, the Gamma, Gamma 2, and Glove cases got absolutely hammered, with the Gamma 2 case losing over 8% of its value. The Doppler/Glove hype that we've seen unfolding over the past month seems to be slowing down for now. Beginning of a downtrend or just a small correction, we'll let you know over the following weeks. Moving on to the play skins, oh god, not again. The AK Elite Muso is back, up 46%, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, the AK Midnight Laminate from the Ascent collection and the M41S Cyrex from the Breakout case also posted some insane gains. And for the losers, a few ops are down less than 1%, like basically nothing happened. Moving on. For the knife winners, we've got the Paracord and Survival Knives Vanilla at the top. This looks more like individual knives getting hyped, not a market-wide trend. Considering the still massive numbers of the Fever case, I don't expect this uptrend to last very long. As for the losers, and wow, bruh, the butt plugs, the Shadow Daggers, Marble Fade, took a massive L this week, down over 12%, yikes! The Huntsman, Gamma Doppler, and Falchion Crimson Web also took some big hits, which, despite the big scary number in red, just seems like market fluctuation. And finally, gloves. For the winners we have, what the fuck? The Specialist Foundation are up 56%? My brother in Christ, whoever in China is responsible for these numbers is either smoking on that giga crack or is the Warner buffer of CS2 skins, man. Seems like they're betting on field-tested gloves from the Hydra and glove cases, also getting value in the long term and not just factory new and minimal wear. Not a bad bet when you think about it, but ultra risky. Sheesh. For the losers, who even cares, bro? They're barely down 4%. This week was all about the winners going to the moon. Welcome to ROI Radar, where we're looking for a money predator hidden in the armory or the in-game store, starting off with the Feral Predator's capsule, with an odds profit of 22%, an unboxing ROI of 80%, and an expected value of 79 cents, so a 21 cents loss. The best item is the Toxic Foil at $4.80. Next up is the Austin Legends capsule, with an odds profit of 8%, an unboxing ROI of 83%, and an expected value of 82 cents, so an 18 cents loss. The best item is the Vitality Gold LOL at $194. And finally, the best capsule in the in-game store is the Pinups capsule, with an odds profit of 20%, an unboxing ROI of 85%, an expected value of 84 cents, so a 16 cents loss. The best item is the Kimberly Hollow at $4.68. Moving on to the armory, the third best collection is the Sport and Field collection, with an odds profit of 5%, an unboxing ROI of 96%, and an expected value of $1.53, so a 7 cents loss. The best item is the M41S Fade at $629. Next up are the Missing Link charms, with an odds profit of 15%, an unboxing ROI of 100%, and an expected value of $1.20, so $0, pure break even. The best item is the Hot Howl at $58.25. And finally, the best collection in the armory are the Character Craft Stickers collection, with an odds profit of 28%, an unboxing ROI of 110%, and an expected value of 44 cents, so a 4 cents gain. The best item is the Googly Eye at $14.50. Thank you guys for watching. Go download Skin Scanner in the description and you'll thank me later. Peace!